Hey everyone, this is World of RVG, and I wanted to put out a video regarding the Phoenix Fan Fest. Now, normally I'd be getting ready and already there, to getting excited about feeling the atmosphere and seeing the cosplayers. But this year, I didn't want to go, and there is a reason, a big reason, and that is the camera policy. Now, last year, I had to deal with, being harassed, just because I brought this camera in, which is, within the guidelines of what it is, but because they consider it a professional camera, you really, they, frown about you bringing this in. Yeah, it becomes a problem when you try to, go through the security and they say, well, you can't bring this camera in. And it's like, well, the reason, I'm not into photo ops or anything, so I don't know if that's the concern, because, they have that policy about the 6 inches of the lens, that it can't be more than the length of that. Well, in my opinion, I don't bring anything lens. This is a 24 lens. It's just a wide lens. And I'm not interested in the photo ops. I'm not interested in anything but just the atmosphere and creating content and taking pictures of the cosplayers. Because that's the whole point of going to some of the Phoenix Fan Fest, is to see the great costume designs and the art. Photography is art, and that's the thing. We're trying to mimic that and create content like I do, the things I put together and put out there for the YouTube community to enjoy. And when it gets to the point where, I'm being harassed just to bring it in, and I have to go like that, look, it's not coming off. Look, see, it's... I don't have any other lens, and this is just a Tamron lens. It's not like a G series lens, so it's not any expensive lens. Got 2.8. So, and I enjoy, when I'm creating something, is using the shallow depth of field. And that's the thing, cell phones cannot create shallow depth of field. And I'm not talking about portrait mode when you're just taking a picture. I'm talking about the shallow depth of field that you want to get from video, because you and I know that when you go to Phoenix Fan Fest, it's so crowded that sometimes it's hard to get some of the people just to stand, without getting bumped or anything else. So when I do the video, it kind of helps that I can come back in the videos that I shoot and actually get some stills from that. And it helps, me to create the content that I like to, present to the YouTube community. So, it's unfortunate that this year I'm not going to be going and I really wish they changed the camera policy. They can easily, just like you go to the prop area, they can easily put a sticker on this and say, okay, is this your one lens? Yes, it's a 24 lens. It's not going to expand out. It's not going to be more than 6 inches. It's not a, telescopic lens. And I'm not interested in photo ops. I'm not. And, it's no knock on it. It's just I'm more interested in the vibes and the cosplayers and getting them in the costume and the settings, and just creating some of the cinematic things that I create, the mixes, and putting it together and into a really kind of stylized way. That's what I enjoy, and that's why I enjoy it. Like going to it and buying the stuff and the artwork. But it's just, when I couldn't leave and couldn't go out, because once I went in, I didn't want to be harassed again for the same thing. It just got to the point, it's like, I don't want to stay in the whole venue for all day. I want to go out and eat or something, and I can't do that, because then I have to come through the line again and go through the scrutiny of this camera. There really isn't any reason. Like I said, if you want professional photographers being the only ones to take the pictures, then fine. What can I do? I don't qualify for a media badge because I only have, 682 subscribers. So I'm not, in that criteria where I'm going to get a media badge. So yeah, if you just want to limit who's taking pictures there, if it's a point of why, I've been going since 2012, taking my kids to go and all that, for the last 12 years outside of COVID. So when, now you're limiting what I can, take pictures of. And yeah, camera phone's fine, but camera doesn't, like I said, camera phone can't do shallow depth of field video. It could do portrait, but if we're talking about shallow depth of field, which creates a little more, professional cinematic look. That's all I'm interested in. So, I really wish that the Phoenix Fan Fest or Fan Fusion would definitely change in policy, or just allow stickers or something to be allowed to say, okay, it fits the criteria, and you can come back in and out of the venue, and that would really resolve the issue, in my opinion. But if you just want certain people to take pictures, well, then that's you're right, and that's fine. But I guess for me, I might not be attending the Phoenix Fan Fest as Fan Fusion anymore. But for everyone else, I hope you enjoy the venue. It really kind of it really does break my heart because I enjoy it, but I just don't want to deal with the issues of the camera policy, which is not necessary. We're not going to a concert. We're not going to, a ballpark or other venues where they really do limit, the camera and its presence. But it's getting to the point where it's just, it's not necessary. So anyways, enjoy. Mahalo. Let me know what you think and share your thoughts. Because like I said, I ran into many of you during the Fan Fest last year, Fan Fusion last year, and a lot of people were voicing the same opinion and the same dislike for this camera policy. Anyways, I hope to see you sometime. Like I said, they can easily send me a media badge. I wouldn't mind. But I just want to get in and out of the venue without any problems. And I don't think that's too much to ask for when you're paying $60-$70 a day, to go into some of those to the venue. So anyways, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. And, enjoy the Phoenix Fan Fusion.